This is an excerpt from Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. Check out the full article on the link below. What is functionalism? By Tuomas Tahko. Functionalism is the doctrine that what makes something a thought, desire, pain, or any other type of mental state, depends not on its internal constitution, but solely on its function, or the role it plays, in the cognitive system of which it is a part. More precisely, functionalist theories take the identity of a mental state to be determined by its causal relations to sensory stimulations, other mental states, and behavior. For example, a functionalist theory might characterize pain as a state that tends to be caused by bodily injury, to produce the belief that something is wrong with the body and the desire to be out of that state, to produce anxiety, and, in the absence of any stronger, conflicting desires, to cause wincing or moaning. According to this theory, all and only creatures with internal states that meet these conditions, or play these roles, are capable of being in pain. Suppose that, in humans, there is some distinctive kind of neural activity that meets these conditions, see fiber stimulation, for example. If so, then according to this functionalist theory, humans can be in pain simply by undergoing C fiber stimulation. But the theory permits creatures with very different physical constitutions to have mental states as well. If there are silicon-based states of hypothetical Martians or inorganic states of hypothetical androids that also meet these conditions, then these creatures, too, can be in pain. As functionalists often put it, pain can be realized by different types of physical states in different kinds of creatures, or multiply realized. Indeed, since descriptions that make explicit reference only to a state's causal relations with stimulations, behavior, and one another are what have come to be known as topic neutral, that is, as imposing no logical restrictions on the nature of the items that satisfy the descriptions, then it's also logically possible for non-physical states to play the relevant roles, and thus realize mental states, in some systems as well. So, functionalism is compatible with the sort of dualism that takes mental states to cause, and be caused by, physical states. Still, though functionalism is officially neutral between materialism and dualism, it has been particularly attractive to materialists, since many materialists believe that it is overwhelmingly likely that any states capable of playing the roles in question will be physical states. If so, then functionalism can stand as a materialistic alternative to the psychophysical identity thesis, introduced by Place, Feigl, and Smart in the 1950s, and defended more recently by Hill in 1991, and Polger in 2011, which holds that each type of mental state is identical with a particular type of neural state. This thesis seems to entail that no creatures with brains unlike ours can share our sensations, beliefs, and desires, no matter how similar their behavior and internal organization may be to our own, and thus functionalism, with its claim that mental states can be multiply realized, has been regarded as providing a more inclusive, less species chauvinistic theory of the mind that is compatible with materialism. More recently, however, some philosophers have contended that the identity thesis may be more inclusive than functionalists assume. See section 6 for further discussion. Within this broad characterization of functionalism, however, a number of distinctions can be made. One of particular importance is the distinction between theories in which the functional characterizations of mental states purport to provide analysis of the meanings of our mental state terms, and theories that permit functional characterizations of mental states to appeal to information deriving from scientific experimentation. There are other important differences among functionalist theories as well. These differences, and the motivations for them, can best be appreciated by examining the origins of functionalism and tracing its evolution in response both to explicit criticisms of the thesis and changing views about the nature of psychological explanation. The end.